Spoiler alert! Hey, what's going on? It's Levon.
And I'm Bria.
And you're watching The Movie Date with Bria and Levon.
Where we do movie review.
So grab your popcorn and be ready for a...
Good time.
I thought you were about to say spoiler alert.
Oh, spoiler alert!
Yeah. So grab your popcorn and get ready for a spoiler alert. B-roll.
So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new to my channel, welcome back. And I would like to introduce a special man in my life.
My name is Levon. Quick introduction. I am Bria's boyfriend.
This is why it's called The Movie Date, because we see a lot of movies together and
we go on dates a lot.
We go on a lot of dates, so why not come on our dates with us and we'll tell you how it went. We should actually go on dates until
It's footage from tonight too.
Okay.
Just a little couple.
Why not? Right? Yeah, let's
that'd be dope. Like, oh my God, we love them. We love the movie. I think that'd be dope for real.
Yeah. We're going to do a movie review on the photograph. Here's your review. If you don't want to see it, or if you do, if you want a heads up of what's in store, then keep watching. It's a movie starring Issa Rae and
Lakeith Stanfield. Directed by Stella McGee. Produced by Will Packer.
Okay. When I first saw the trailer, I was happy to see all the brown, beautiful people on screen.
Black love.
You know, black love. I was happy to see a black love story. You know, that made me feel good inside because we haven't had that in a long time.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
90s, early 2000s.
Yeah. I can't lie. I thought the trailer was kind of cheesy. I thought it was just like a
I can't love because
I can't love because
my mother.
It seemed cheesy. Like I knew it was gonna happen, but I love Issa Rae and I keep forgetting his name.
I like Lakeith Stanfield.
Yeah, I like both of them. So I wanted to see it just because of those reasons.
Of course, it's that black love movie. I'm just gonna say this. It's not like anything that we haven't seen before compared to like the early 2000s films and the 90s films like Love Jones, all those films. Those were good films, and I do put this in the category of those black love films. Which are great classic movies, and I can definitely see this one definitely growing on to be a classic because there's nothing like that around right now.
Right, and it actually reminded me of Love Jones because the soundtrack, the music that was on there, because I know that the Love Jones soundtrack is really big, but it reminded me of that because it had the jazzy music.
Robert Glasper on the score.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure Issa Rae had some type of input into the soundtrack.
Yes, they had the internet. Who else did they have? I think Summer Walker is in there.
Lucky Day.
Yeah, Lucky Day. Can't forget about Lucky Day.
Yeah.
It just was
even the old school songs like the Al Green.
And it had Al Green. It starts off with back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And it's a woman, and she's talking about how she never loved correctly. She was always putting her time into her work. Yeah. She never took time to focus on love, on true love, which I can say is a thing for now. Everybody you
got to get that money.
Yeah, everybody about the money, and that's it. Which yes, the money's great, but I do think it's important to build relationships because I think that's just a part of life. That's
like the great one that we have.
Yeah, like the great one we have. They're going to bounce back and forth between the 80s with Issa Rae's mom and what Issa Rae is going through currently. And you'll be able to see the dynamics, how she's just like her mom. Now, Issa doesn't have a really good relationship with her mom. She really focused on work. So not even love as in a romantic relationship, but even relationships with her children, with her daughter. She didn't even nurture her, so she just was kind of fending for herself. She had her father there, and he kind of helped raise her and was there for those important moments in her childhood.
Shout out to those dads that step up, for real, like stepdads. Shout out to those. Now, because you talked about Issa, so I gotta talk about the smooth brother Lakeith because he kind of reminds me of myself. His character is it reminds me of that smooth playboy type of cat, and his homie. Lil Rel Howery, funny in the film, very funny. The whole family, funny. Even the little kids, watch it, you'll see exactly what we're talking about. But even just the chemistry with that family is just funny. But between them two, Lil Rel and Lakeith, oh man, hilarious. Lakeith seems like a smooth dude. Good job, news reporter. for a newspaper. He's a good dude, and he's just getting out of a relationship. So he's kind of bouncing around and finds this beautiful woman, Issa Rae's character, which kind of connects to the story what he has to report anyway. Issa Rae and her mom is connected to the story which he's reporting for the Republic.
So Lakeith was actually doing a story on Issa Rae's mom, and that's when he met her, and you know the attraction was there.
Yeah, you seen it. And the screen, you see it.
They looking like, you know, oh, so what do you do? Oh,
and I was talking to Bria about this. Like every movie that Lakeith is in, like he does this thing with his head in his eyes, like every film.
That's a smooth look. That's the sexy look. Like, you know how he got the like.
And he's spitting game too. But you see the chemistry in the movie between them two. It's kind of awkward, but then it's still cool. It's good. It reminds me of real life.
Yeah, I like the chemistry, but it was just like. It was cheesy to me because it was like, come on, like it was, you know, like
all good love stories, kind of cheesy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cheesy. We were expecting to see like, oh, somebody's going to mess up and they're going to be mad at each other, but it wasn't that.
No, it wasn't that. It was just a good, you know, like there was trouble in the relationship. So the main issue of the relationship was that he applied for a job in London. Because he just wanted a change. This was before he met Issa Rae, May. Yeah. Before he met her. But once they had met and started dating and feelings started getting involved, he told her right after they had sex, like for the first time, right? And see, that was a predictable moment because he had the owl green, and then you know it was raining and storming, and the light was.
It's been when it's raining and storming, and there's a hurricane outside.
But you know, like and it was just, I'm like, okay, I know what's supposed to happen next. This movie was actually very clean as well, like barely any cursing, and no sex scene. Like all I saw was just a peck.
Yeah.
So this is family friendly. This is a good, clean love story. After that first time, he said, "Well, I just want to let you know now, before we get in too deep, I just want to let you know because I'm getting feelings for you, and I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm going to, I might go to London. I might have a job in London." Well,
because I don't want to tell too much, but what didn't you like about the movie?
Okay.
And you better be honest too.
Okay, so what I didn't like about the movie is
cheesy.
Yeah, exactly. It was cheesy. It was predictable. I would be in the movie. I was in the movies with him, and I always say, okay, this is about to happen. Yeah. He's about to kiss her now. This is about to happen, and then it would happen right after, and we would just crack up laughing.
But it's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie at all.
I don't want to say it's a bad movie, and it just makes you feel good to see black people on screen.
And they had good jobs too.
Yes. Issa, where was she?
She was she was the head curator at a museum.
Oh yes, and House on Point in New York.
Yeah, cousin.
Yeah, so Lil Rel and his cousin was his cousin, and he had a wife
and two kids.
Daughters.
And kids be talking. Them kids got some big mouths. That's why he be hey, you little kids, you better not be in no grown folks' business.
But I really like Lil Rel's character because him and his wife, they were setting a good example. They were a loving black family. No, nothing was wrong. Rel was a good dad. The mom and her character, she was a good mom, and they just, were just a loving couple. She was, would flash her really wing when she would just, touch his shoulder and everything.
Shouts out to Lil Rel because he's living up to his name. He's getting little, for real. He's lost some weight, and he's looking nice with it.
Yes, so when we were in the movies, and I think everybody kind of mumbled at the same time, he lost weight.
Hitting the gym.
Like you heard little people whispering.
The movie is a nice length of time, 1 hour 45. So it's not too long, not too short, just good enough for you. And once again, that soundtrack, I can't stop saying enough about it. Perfect
I'm actually going to play it tonight.
Yeah. We're going to be on our way out.
Yeah, we're about to head on our way out. It's Valentine's Day today. Definitely go see the movie. If you want to see what happens at the end, of course, go see the movie. If she goes to London, if they break apart, who knows what might happen. There's also an interesting story with her mom and her journey and what happens to her and how Issa connects with her mom.
And it's 2 love stories in one.
Yeah, 2 love stories in one. one happening in different time periods, but same situation pretty much. Definitely check it out. Don't forget to like this video if you like it. Leave a comment down below if you've seen the movie. Tell us your thoughts. If you haven't seen the movie, tell us what you think might happen at the end, and then come back and tell us what did happen. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Bria Larine, and
follow me at Sysko313. That's SYSKO313. Pretty sure you have it wrote down.
Yeah, I'll have it down below in the description box or the comments. Thank you for watching this. Peace.